Hey guys, welcome to Life's a Breeze with Matt and Steve. This is Matt. I'm Steve.
How you doing, guys?
How you doing tonight, Matt?
I'm doing well, Steve. Another beautiful night in the shack.
It was a little bit of unexpected rain. We were gonna try to come to you guys live from outside tonight. That didn't really work out.
Yeah, we're trying to get out in the beer garden before the end of the season, so
I could smell the rain.
I know.
I could feel it in my bones.
Yeah, Steve's the weatherman.
I am. You'll be seeing me do a weatherman segment coming up relatively quick here. But for tonight, why don't you tell them what we got for them, Matt?
Well, we got a bunch of Oktoberfests. It's early in the season, so I'm out there looking around trying to pick up some Oktoberfests. I was told this week coming up, some new Oktoberfests will be out, so
Yeah.
I'm trying to grab those right away and get a video out to you guys before you go out and start spending your money on Oktoberfest and see what's out there, see what you like, and
We're gonna try to do as many as we can for you. Tonight we've got 4.
yeah.
So we're gonna go down the line of the 4 of them. We've got Liney's Oktoberfest, Sam Adams Oktoberfest, Breckenridge, and then also Half Acre Oktoberfest. I'm excited for these. I know I've had most of these before. I'm still excited to try them. Oktoberfest is one of my favorite type of beers.
Yeah.
Marzen.
No, you can't get it all year, so
No.
it's exciting.
It's pretty good. All right. So just to jump things off, was going to give you a little breakdown of Oktoberfest. Everybody knows of Oktoberfest. Everyone hears Oktoberfest, but what was Oktoberfest? So Oktoberfest was actually a celebration of a wedding between a prince and a princess back in 1810. And it started, the very first Oktoberfest was actually a horse race. They stopped doing that in the 60s. Now it's more like going to Six Flags. You've got rides, you've got games, prizes. Kind of like if you took Six Flags and merged it with Scott Fest, which you know how I love my Highland games.
Oh yeah.
So eating competitions, barrel rolling competitions, the works.
Log throwing.
And then, of course, featuring one of our favorite types of beer, which is a Marzen, following very strict German standards that they've had for more than 500 years now on making beer. This is just a fantastic beer. I'm a big Marzen guy. So we're going to start you off, though. Do you want to start, or do you want me to start with the Liney's here? I'd say we probably start with the Liney's.
Yeah.
All right. So most of you have had Leinenkugels before. This is their Oktoberfest. I'm actually fairly impressed with this beer.
It's a good one.
It is. It really
There's not
is.
much to it. It's
Cheers,
a nice,
buddy.
easy drinker. Cheers.
All right. Yeah. No, it goes down so easy.
Yeah. That's one of those ones you can put in a big Oktoberfest mug and get down on.
You could just crush this all night.
What's that ringing in at?
So this one is coming in at, I believe, 5.5.
Okay.
5.1.
Yeah.
It has to be under 6. So Marzen's top off at about 6%.
Yeah, 5.1.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah, it's crisp. It's clear. There's not a lot to it. Just got a good flavor.
It does. It does. Now I've been drinking a lot of Oktoberfest locally every year.
Yeah.
Breweries that are around the area. A couple of them, man. If you get down on them, they will crush you, man. You will get a headache like nobody's business before you're even done drinking them, and that's the worst. I mean, who wants to be hungover before you're even getting drunk? Like, no bueno.
That sounds awful. I've had a couple recently from the local area.
Yeah.
Wasn't hugely pleased with.
No.
And in fact, for being a Leinenkugels, and I know Leinenkugels catches a lot of crap.
Yeah, they're one of those that are just big enough to be crapped on.
They are. They're like, all right, mass-produced craft beer kind of takes away purpose to a lot of people, and I understand that as well. But I'd rather drink a Liney's than probably 3 or 4 of the other ones made locally that I've had recently. This year's aren't out yet. We'll be getting down on those.
Yeah, we'll be getting some local ones.
As they come out, we'll be getting more and more. It's still early in the season trying to get this out to you guys. But yeah, awesome, man. Oh, you already finished yours. All right, you're just on top of it right now.
Yeah, no. Like I said, I could crush these.
All right. Fantastic. So next up, we're going to move right along into the Sam Adams Oktoberfest.
This is a classic.
Always. And you know what? Sam is another one of those that catches a lot of crap, just like Liney's. And at the end of the day, they have so many varieties of beer, and they like what they do. They put
do.
out so much of it. And right out of Boston, big fan of most of what Sam does. There's some that they come out with where you're just kind of like,
Yeah, they're trying.
like what were you doing with this one? But then I've always met somebody that's like, oh, you want a fir tree inside of your beer? Absolutely.
Well, I mean, that's the thing about these guys is, I mean, in my opinion, they've done a lot for this kind of beer, the Marzen and the Oktoberfest. I would say that Sam Adams is probably one of the most famous Oktoberfests out there.
Oh, yeah,
It's something
absolutely.
that people look forward to every year. I always think of football season, get my Sam Adams watching the game.
And what did we pay for this?
I got this at Sam's Club. It
Sam's
was
Club.
28 beers. I think it was $21.99.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I couldn't pass it up. I was just going to get a 6-pack like I did the other ones, but...
A great color on that.
Yeah, this is one of the best Oktoberfest colors, man.
So I was reading somewhere that when you put this up against other beers, it's almost comically orange.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's out there. I'm digging it though.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is one that I get a lot of malt in too. This one's not super cold, but it's cold. Yeah. There's not a whole lot to it. Like, I kind of remember, and I don't know if it's because I just got into drinking Oktoberfest, this used to be a lot more spicier.
I would agree with that.
I remember having more to it, or I'm just getting used to it from all the years of drinking it. But
that could be as well.
I don't know. But again, I drink this all day.
Something tells me that when we get over to the half acre, we'll probably get a much stronger flavor.
I would think so.
Much less subtle. They're not.
Yeah.
They do things pretty solid over there.
They do.
I wouldn't put it past them to do something a little bit crazy with their Oktoberfest.
Well, and Half Acre is technically a local for us. I mean,
Yeah.
it's from Chicago. We're about 35 minutes west of Chicago right now.
Yeah.
So
it's again, I would consider anything in Chicago still like a local brewery.
right.
Yeah. All right. Fantastic. Can't go wrong with that.
No.
All right, now I'm getting into the ones that I'm excited to try because I have not had the half acre yet. We're gonna start with the Breckenridge.
Yeah, so Breckenridge, this is a craft brewery. It started in, I want to say 1990. They were purchased by Anheuser-Busch in 2015. Nice thing is it really hasn't affected the beer itself. Still putting out a solid product. So nothing's really changed as far as them just being owned by a different company. But that's better for distributing. I want to say they're sold in 42 states.
Yeah, they're getting big.
Yeah, so they're growing really well. They also do liquor,
Yes.
which I really enjoy.
There's something else to this one.
Yeah.
There's definitely something else there. It's a fuller flavor, I would say.
All right, let's see. Another one with a great color. A little bit lighter than the Sam's, but still a nice orangish kind of color. What do you think so far, Steve?
I'm a big fan. Now the Sam is a different flavor entirely, though. The Sam and I would say the Lineys, you could probably crush those all day long, no matter who you are. But this one definitely drinks a lot more like a hefty beer. It's actually not as strong. I don't think, is it?
What is this coming in at? 6%.
Is this one? Okay, so this one is a little bit
This
stronger.
is the biggest one I think we have.
Yeah. And you know what? It
it's
comes
also
through.
very light. Another one that's not real thick, not real, it's interesting.
It's got a good color to it.
It's almost a dry finish. You get the malt on this one as well.
I think it definitely comes through a lot more than the first two.
Yeah. Well, now you're crushing. All right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no. Well, I'm actually a huge Breckenridge guy.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good beer. I would drink that a lot.
It is.
So good for you, Breckenridge. That was a good one.
Absolutely. And I mean, honestly, for most of their stuff.
So this one's Half Acre. This is one we were just talking about. Locally out of Chicago here. This one's got a whole different kind of process, which I thought was kind of cool. This one's got rye in it as well, in the mash bill or the the grain bill is probably more so correct for beer than I believe the mash bill is going to be for more of like a whiskey.
Now, we've served this one on tap before, haven't we?
Yeah, it's been a minute. Ooh.
You definitely get it, too.
Yeah, I like that. That is a little earthy. It's rich. Maybe some honey?
It's honey and wheat that comes through
Yeah.
more. So you're getting a lot more wheat on this one than you were on the Breckenridge.
The wheat or the rye?
This
one has the rye in it.
That's probably what I'm getting then, is the rye. Yeah.
Ooh.
All right.
That's 5.8%. I just learned this today. So Half Acre technically started in Wisconsin and moved itself down here in
Did they really?
2006.
See, I've always thought of them as a hometown, local Chicago thing. They're from Wisconsin?
They're from Wisconsin, but the brewery's been open here since it started. But technically, you can say it's from Wisconsin or was inspired by Wisconsin.
I won't, but I could.
This has German and American hops in it as well. I didn't see anything else online looking up these other beers that said that. So,
yeah.
That's kind of interesting.
Now, let's talk price point for a second, because the ones that you just poured for us here, I'm assuming you're going to pay a little bit more for than you would on the Sam
I don't think
Adams
the Breckenridge was too bad. I don't remember off the top of my head. That was a 6-pack, 12-ounce bottles.
Was it really? 6-pack?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
The Half Acre, I think, was the most expensive. It's only a 4-pack, but it's 16-ounce cans.
Okay.
So.
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all. We're also sipping the Florida Cana Añejo tonight.
You guys saw that one last time.
Yeah, that was in our rum review video.
We were big fans. Oh, by the way, guys, so my mom watched our last video. She calls me up and she's like, "Why were you guys talking about Hemingway's island filled with 6-toed cats?"
I knew it.
So Matt was right. There's totally an island out there.
6-toed cats.
He had said house full of cats, and I thought it sounded right, but I didn't know enough, so looked it up. Yeah, island in the Caribbean, Hemingway's island filled with 6-toed cats.
6-toed cats.
My mom has a 6-toed cat, and she was very...
What's your 6-toed cat name?
Cupcake.
Cupcake with his 6 toes. Boy, girl?
She.
Yeah.
I actually adopted her randomly from a friend on Facebook.
Well, nobody wanted her. She had 6 toes.
I know. She's adorable with her 6 toes. All right? My mom would be crushed when she hears you say that. See, now you're hurting her baby right now.
Aw.
Yeah. No, she was disappointed in me that I didn't
Well,
tell you
brought
about the island of cats. She was upset that I didn't bring up to you the island filled with cats, and that I also didn't tell the whole world about her 6-toed cat that she's so proud of. So Cupcake, this one's
Here's
for you.
Cupcake.
Here's to Cupcake.
So yeah, we'll be back with another video probably in a week of part 2 of Oktoberfest.
Yeah, we're going to do the
And,
next Oktoberfest soon. We'll have probably some more
We're probably
coming
going to
out.
do a local after that, so I'm going to say this is probably going to be a 3-part video.
It's got to be at least 3 parts, because we're gonna have to do at least 8 more beers here.
Right.
So I'm thinking we're gonna finish up with the Oktoberfest before the season for sure.
Yeah.
Before the season really becomes popular. A note to you guys: always grab your Oktoberfest as early as you can.
Yeah.
Because
the good ones go.
Because by October 12th.
There's no Oktoberfest.
Yeah, by October 12th, when you're supposed to be really celebrating, you're gonna be able to buy Sam Adams and Liney's, the first 2 that you saw.
Yeah.
Which, don't get me wrong, it'll be great, but you won't get to try kind of the craftier ones
The
that
cooler,
are
unique ones. Yeah.
Yeah, that are a little bit more unique. Altogether, I'd say I'm a big fan of all 4 of them. What about you?
Definitely.
If you had to put them in order. I'm just curious, what would you do?
I would go Half Acre, Breckenridge, Sam's, Leinenkugel.
Same. Absolutely. I'm actually super glad that I got to try the Half Acre right now.
Yeah, me too. I've been sitting on this, getting the shakes going, I gotta try this.
Awesome. Yeah, no, I've been feeling it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what, bud? I think we're going to call it this one. We're going to see you guys next time, and keep an eye out for our next videos.
Make sure you subscribe.
Yeah, no, so here's the
Please
thing.
subscribe.
Please subscribe. If you like our videos, if you like us.
You don't ever have to watch us again. Just subscribe.
Yeah, no, I promise we'll leave you alone after that. Like, seriously, hit the subscribe button. Do us a favor. That would be very much appreciated.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Hit it, Matt.